Today I'm starting a vlog with a question, and if you get it right, you are the person. So, who gets excited when it is on a Saturday? Like Saturday. I'm so happy it's Saturday because I woke up late. Saturdays are my days of sleeping. Saturday and Sunday, you can't do anything. So, today is Saturday. I'm so happy about it. At least the weather looks amazing. And we have a lot to do. There is one meme I saw somewhere, people saying that Saturday is not for washing clothes. So if you don't have money, Saturday is for washing clothes, washing the house, the utensils, doing all general cleaning in the house and everything. And if you have money, Saturday is all about shopping, hanging out with friends, partying, traveling, road trips and stuff. So for me, a Saturday is a whole round thing for me, for me. If you've watched this video here, whereby we talk about Househelp dramas, kindly check this video up here, because the drama that these people come with is so massive, massive. And that time I tend to support Househelps, because I was more talking of how Househelps do their thing, how they frustrate you the last minute, and how you as an employer, you're supposed to be calm, understand them, and make them comfortable in your home. So I did that one, and then later I did this other video here talking of how I took place of being my househelp. You understand? So taking the roles and everything. So guys, I want to tell you, I no longer have a househelp in my house. I'm so done with those people, so done. So I am one person, and I'm happy to be a mom, at the same time to be a wife, at the same time to be a nanny, and I do everything for my house. Yeah, I'm a woman, so I do everything. So today I'm going to share this video showing you how I do carry my responsibilities through the week. But because I'm not done a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday video, I'm going to show it to you here in a compressive one. How I do carry my chores after work, how I do my cleaning, how I do my house washing and everything. So guys, let me start this by saying, number one, because I don't have a house left, my house is clean. Yeah, it's clean. My kids are big, so why should I have a house left? So if you know your kids are big, they go to school and come in the evening, so why should you have a house help? Unless if you just want to party, that's why you feel that you want a house help to tame the kid for you as you go out and do your thing, which is very normal and very good. But for me now, not me. So number one, the things that I started to do is, number one is make sure I clean my house. Not every day, but I make sure I clean my house. Like if I have a day when I'm out of work early, on time that is, I come and clean the house. So what I do is, number one, I load my clothes. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, I didn't tell you that. What basically I do is, after work, when I leave work, the first thing when I get home is I tend to refresh. That's the first thing. I take a shower, I drink some water, and immediately I start doing the chores. Because if I decide I sit down first to rest, then I'll tend to be lazy to wake up, clean the dishes that the kids or my husband used during the day when I was not in. So I will be lazy. So if I sit down, I'm not going to do the laundry. If I sit down, I'm not going to wash the house. So what I decided to be doing is, the first thing when I'm off work, I come home, the first thing that I do is take a shower. Yeah, I take a shower, I take a glass of water. If I'm hungry, then that's where food comes in. I have to serve my food and take my food well in the kitchen. I don't have time to sit down, because it will attract me to watching TV, getting to YouTube people's videos and everything. So I'll be distracted and I'll feel lazy about it. So what I did, because now I'm one person and I have to keep everything in place. I have to wash the kids' uniform, I have to make sure everything is clean, I have to make my husband's clothes are clean. So what I decided to do, I'd rather save and buy a washing machine. Yeah, I'd rather save and buy a washing machine that will help me do the chores easily. You know, one hectic task I find in me is washing clothes. But now with a machine, I do anything. So I decided to buy this machine here because it helps me do all the things that I want to do. Yeah. So basically what happened is I get all the clothes for the day. I try to sort them out over the weekend because you see, when you have different colors, different type of clothes, you have synthetic, you have the delicate ones, you have baby's clothes, you have white color clothes, you have dark color clothes, you have the underclothes and everything. All these need to be washed. You need to put them as a pile. You know, you need to pile them. I don't like piles of clothes, of dirty clothes in the house. So normally what I do is I look for clothes, like if it's my husband's t-shirts, vest, my son's shirts for school, and a few of my white clothes that are there. So is it white, cream, or off-white completely, or gray, the light gray that you know, I try to mix them up and wash as one bulk. So that's a one washing. If I know all these other clothes are not shedding off the color, so I tend to mix them up together and put a mix. So I'm going to show that to you in a few, and this is how I do my work. Secondly, what I did is I bought a product called Coco. I bought this thing here. As you can see, it's a 2-burner. It's called Coco. It uses a certain kind of fluid, methane, to burn. Yeah, and this thing has truly helped me so much because it has helped me boil my cereals. So when I'm off work and I get to pass by the market and buy some stuff, like I have to buy beans, I have to buy black beans, I have to buy green grams, I have to buy peas, I have to buy sweet potatoes, I have to buy arrowroots, cassava, all that stuff that is hard and it needs to be boiled. So I ended up buying this thing because it's a fast cook. So I could recommend you to get one for yourself. Basically what I do is when I get the sorted cereals that I want, I come home and soak them for 30 minutes and I put them in the burners. As you've seen, the 2 burners, it's so quick, so efficient, and it doesn't have smoke. For me, I feel if I have to ask between gas and the Coco thing, which one cooks faster, I would say Coco cooks very fast. So this is the can that it comes with, that burner. Yeah, this is the can. You have to buy the liquid to use for the burner, and it's a 2-liter thing. If you can see very well, it's written 2 somewhere here. Yeah, it's written 2. So you buy 2 liters of this, and if you are a good person who knows how to save and not to waste, this thing can take you to 3 to 4 days cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But for me, I do use this to boil my cereals, so it takes me also 3 days if I'm boiling my cereals. So the first 1 liter I use it to boil everything, and then the other 1 liter is when I'm preparing things like meat, chicken that need to be boiled first. So it's so efficient and I like it. So guys, with those 2 things, I'm going to show you how I do it, and this is what I normally do. So first, I get home, I change, I do all that I've told you. I take the clothes, put them in the washing machine, let them clean. As the machine is doing the thing, it's washing, I'm purely sorting out the bins and everything. I sort them out and put them in the burner that I place it on top of my sink table or my sink area. I put it there because I don't have a big space, and I wouldn't like to put this thing below my cabinets because this type of wood below here, it will spoil with the steam. So I tend to put it on an open place whereby the steam will just go out freely without being worried or restricted of anything. Yeah, so that's why I put it there on my sink counter. So as my cereals are boiling, the machine is washing, I come here now and do not the other manual work. That's how now I tend to wash the house and also wash the utensils, because I have nothing tying me up. I have no time to go change, like I have to go add some charcoal, I have to go like rinse my clothes and everything. No, that is all work done. So those are the most simple things I do, and let's do it together. So let's do this. Do some shelves and everything, but for today, don't focus on anything else you see. We're just focusing on the machine. So let me show how I do work it out. So because of dust around this place, because it's not yet closed, I use the normal cover to cover it to prevent dust and small insects coming in the washer. So the type of machine that I got is a Hisense. This is the most affordable machine I got. It was pocket friendly for me because I could afford it, and at least it's doing things for me. So as you know, you all know the functions of this thing. Maybe if I can start is this is where I put my soap, my detergent, and my softener here, Star Soft and everything. This is where I put it in. This is the control button, the power button, and then you have to select what you want. If it's cotton color, synthetic mix, wool, sportwear, shirts, baby care, and everything. So most of the time I tend to use the mix part here because I tend to mix all these clothes. I don't do laundry like daily, but I do it after 2 days, to avoid to have a backlog of so many stuff. And this is where now you have to choose the time, the spins, and what you want. So this is the door. First I tend to sort out the clothes, and this is how I do it. A quick one, like no, this is white, and no, because this is a little bit of pink, a little bit of yellow, and it's netish, I tend to use it because it doesn't bring the color out. So I'll take this one, I'll put it down with my white stuff. All the white garments, I make sure I've turned them all. So guys, as you've seen, this is the only little clothes I have for white, so I tend to get something else to mix with it so that at least it can be something sensible for washing, because you know, using a machine, it's all using electricity and water. So so let me mix and show you how I mix it. So I tend to put my towel inside. Also, anything with black and white doesn't come off, I just add it in. So one thing I forgot to tell you is my machine is a 6 kg machine, so you don't have all that you have to put in the machine is exactly 6 kgs or less. If you put more than 6 kgs, it's not going to work because it's automatic. So next guys, I'm going to use the detergent that is meant for the machine. And what you all know is when you buy a machine, there is always a detergent that you're supposed to use. You're not supposed to use a hard detergent on the machine, and you're not supposed to use a washing machine detergent on your hands. I don't know why, but if I may think about it, it's because of the strength or the strongness of the detergent. So this one is this is the company I use. I love using Parcel. but I want to try other like Omo and Ariel also to wash the same. I'm also thinking of trying the liquid one to see how perfect it is. So guys, I bought this container last year. Before I bought the machine, I had bought this Persil, but it's not for the, it's for the hard wash. As you can see, it's written here, best used for hand wash and top load machine. So mine is not a top load machine, it's a side, yeah, it's a front side washer, automatic washer. So what I do is I use the soap that was here before I bought the machine, and I was left with this container. So I always put my detergent here once I buy, because I buy the big one and I can't keep it here because people are going to misuse. So what I normally do is I put some of the detergent here. Yeah, so I use Persil for the automatic machine. Yeah, so let's put some. So I'm going to add my washing detergent. I use a spoon to measure because I don't want to use a lot in it. So I'm going to measure this. So first I'm going to put some in the pre-wash because I'm not going to use any type of jig or anything. So I want to put one spoon in the pre-wash, and then I'll use 1.5 spoon or 2 spoons on the washing now side. Yeah, because it has 2 compartments for pre-wash and wash. So for the pre-wash, if you just want to wash the first round and then you now take the initial washing, that's what we call the pre-wash and wash. At the middle, I'm using this type of a softener, Downy. It smells so good, and if guys have noticed, I love using lavender very much. The smell gives me another vibe. So I'm going to use Downy for my softener, and I'm going to put it in the middle compartment. You should have constant water supply because it's automatic. If you have the semi-automatic one, it's okay. You can measure the amount of water you want to use to clean, and then later you're going to remove that water to drain that water, and then you have to add another amount of water that you want for rinsing. So I saw that is so hectic, and I decided to come with the automatic one that is going to clean, rinse, soften, and then squeeze completely and dry. So it has a dryer also. So guys, I'm going to show you how I do mine. So I have behind there, you can see there is constant supply of water. I'm going to put it on so that the water can go in. Yeah. Okay, so the next thing I do is, my machine is off, so I have to turn it to mix, as I told you, because I have so many different type of clothes. They're white and some are off-white, and those that don't fade. Yeah, so I'm going to make it to mix. So as I have turned it on, yeah, now it shows that for me to wash that, I have to wash as a temperature. Is it as a temperature, or no, not temperature, at 6 hours and 40 minutes. And since the clothes are not a lot, so I decided I will decide to put this off so that I don't have this side. The spin is going to be at the 800, and then I'm going to start. My water is okay, my soap is okay, so I want to start my washing. That's it, I've started. So it's going to indicate that the door has locked. Even if you pause here and try to open the door, still the door can't open because it has a child lock. And that's it. As the clothes clean, now I have to go and do other businesses. Dishes on the sink, and I have so much happening behind there. I want to clean that mess, remove the clean remove the clean utensils and put them back in the shelters where they're supposed to be, and clean what's on the sink. Let me do it. have so much happening here. There's a mix of sauce pans, cooking pots, plates, everything happening, and I don't think I have time to arrange that for now, so I'm just going to do the cleaning. Let's do the cleaning. Wow, such clothes like these have already dried, but you can't just put it in because it's already dry, so you just put it out to get some fresh air. The smelling is good. I've put my clothes out to dry completely, even though they were dry, so I've put them out to dry to get some fresh air. And so that's it for today. Until the next video.